children are eagerly awaiting the Seeker's arrival. Girls also in the UK, there will be all officers to mission operations, followed by 20 centimeters of snow. Here at home, we're facing one hell of a storm front. One more. Here comes the Mars dungeon. Early this morning at the port of Felixstowe, 21 workers were found dead in a cargo container ship. The ship had initiated auto-docking procedures, and emergency personnel on site reported as finding no survivors
It's Rook
aboard.
25. Will you open the door?
21 dead. Nothing further, including cause of death and origin of the vessel, had been released by authorities. And that's the latest from here in London.
Lights.
I'm Malcolm Thomas.
Much better. Not so sorry to wake you, Bishop. We thought you should know about our little escort. We just met 2 hours ago. This isn't very funny, new guy. But you know, let's see where this goes. My name is Alana Boyle, codename Rook 25. I am your weapons and combat specialist. Do you know what your name is? Are you done screwing around then? Good. So let's get you suited up and ready to kick some homeless arse. Here are your basic Consortium tools. You got your PCU, BUS and assault helmet, all specifically tailored to fit you nice and snug. Yes, I did. The group we're up against here are unofficially called the Homeless Mercenaries. That's because they're not tough, not even remotely. Oh, you'll see. The K will stomp this one flat, and you'll witness firsthand how it's done. Well, yippee-ki-yay, Mother Goddess. Aren't you the little eager one? What? Oh, I guess you never seen that movie. And well, I'm also heathen. You probably expected me to be guardian church like my brother, right? Nowadays, everyone expects everyone to be associated with them. Right. Well, if you've honestly been living in another dimension for the past 30 years or so, you may want to look up the Guardian Church on an information console. You know what? You're acting a little lopsided. Maybe you should go and see Rook 13 in the med bay. I'll tell him you may be coming. It's your choice, whether or not to go, of course, but I think it's better to be safe, right? We don't want a banged up bishop on our hands. Now, Pawn 7 and I have some CCU maintenance to take care of in the lower crawl. Feel free to wander the ship and meet your new crew, or maybe hit up the virtual trainer and complete your bishop training scenario. The VT is at the end of the hall, next to the elevator. Oh, and don't forget to go and get your CMC from the K. You can find her in mission operations, at the end of the hall, to your right.
Six, welcome to Mission Operations. First things first, here is your Consortium Mind Communicator. Just call it a CMC. Hearing Consortium Mind Communicator over and over just gives me a headache. Consortium officers only need to think what we'd like to say to each other, and the CMC will do the rest.
I see. Well, if there's anything else I can do to help, you'll let me know?
Of course I will.
Thank you, sir.
Loud and clear. It'll take some time for you to get used to the feeling, but you'll get it. Well, yes, actually. After a short while, though, it becomes like second nature. I promise. Only a month ago, we came across Kirill and his men, exactly as now. Angelov and Bishop 8, your predecessor, got into a fairly violent spitting match. Against my orders, 8 took control of manual weapons and shot down 2 of Angelov's men. A week later, he retired.
And this is the first time we've seen Angelov since.
Okay, Six, before you move on to something else, I wanted you to officially meet Rook 9, Captain of Zenlil.
G'day, B. Glad to have you here with us. And the name is actually Wade. Just stick to Wade, lay off the Rook 9 nonsense, eh? Where do you think the pilot would be, mate? The CMC you just stuck in your ear can transmit as far as the bloody moon. We've tested it. Once the boss deals with our friend Angelov here, come and see me in the cockpit. I got some extra rare scotch I've been itching to share with someone. With 8 gone, I really miss having some of them.
Wade! Just stop right there, please. He's only kidding, Six. Or at least he better be.
So hey, all kidding aside, give me just a few minutes to finish up this diagnostic, and then I'd like to get a look at you in person.
For now, I want you to walk around a little and meet your new crew. Most of them are eager to meet you.
Bishop Six, welcome to the medical bay.
This place is disastrous. I do apologize.
Oh, come on, Kieran. Greet our new bishop.
Bishop? It's nice to see you again. Through your MUVI, the device I implanted behind your ear when you first boarded Zenlil. I told you this before. I can monitor all of your vitals and even help in more severe emergencies. Medical Utility Visual Implant, MUVI. I told you this too, when I stuck it in you. It's mostly used to project your heads-up display. I can also remotely access your MUVI to help prioritize your healing nanites for maximum efficiency. Yes. It is a 32-inch Toshiba from 1995, one of the many televisions I've managed to acquire over the years. The best in my collection is a 3-inch General Electric Octagon from 1928.
Notice he is actually proud of that fact?
Your what? Yes, I do. Anything that came before 3D, I will watch. But you did not mean that. You said movies from your time.
You did say that.
I wonder. Slip of the tongue? Or slip of the truth? No, Bishop. Alana was telling me you were acting strange earlier. Said you seemed a little mixed up. If you'll just step over here and lay down, I'll run a full body scan. Just to be sure.
Well, don't be afraid, Bishop. It's perfectly harmless.
This will just take a few seconds. I will only take as much time as necessary.
How is that even possible?
I'm not entirely sure. Bishop, you have more simultaneous synapses firing than what should be possible. It's as if there are 2 of you, housed within the same brain.
2 of him? That doesn't make any sense, does it? Is this some kind of anomaly?
Yes, unless the Bishop has an explanation for us.
If he has never seen it before, then it is undoubtedly very rare.
Whatever this is, I'd certainly like to run some more scans from our base in BC. Maybe after your induction ceremony. Now, we've got a lot more cleaning to do around here.
Oh, you mean you do? I will return to my command VR, if there's nothing else you need, Bishop. Good day, Bishop. It was really nice meeting you.
Oh, well, hey, the new bishop. I got a few minutes to talk if you want. How was your sleep? Those bunks up there can be pretty comfortable. They're 60% made of hemp. Canadian hemp, the best in the world. Well, what? I mean, what's that you just said? About your skin? Oh, well, that's not really very nice. There's a lot in life I don't understand, Bishop. Women, cars, algebra, exercise, women. But I'm sure I'd understand whatever you've got going on. I'm a good listener, really, I am.
Oh, hey, Bishop. I didn't hear you come in. I have to get back to work.
Wait a second, Mackay, not so fast. Are you coming to the party or not? We're having it before you leave for home, the second we're done in BC. No excuses will be accepted.
No, I can't. I'm sorry. It's nice to meet you.
So, Bishop, I was just playing a game with my brother, but he had to go and take care of something. Do you need anything else from me? I'd be happy to chat, at least until my brother gets back. Pawn 64? Who knows? He refuses to come to the party we're throwing for you and Rook 13. Says he won't go if Rook 13 is there. What's that about? And who turns down a chance to party?
All right, V. I've unlocked my sanctum, cockpit. Come by and say hi.
Really? Well, if you don't mind, yeah, that would be great. I'm sure he'll listen to you. I'm a minor systems technician. You ever want to change the in-flight movie or have complaints about the coffee, you come to me. Hey now, I mean, I am a Consortium officer. The Consortium! It's like when I was 13 and my mother told me I was going places. Now I know where she meant. Bit of an old school choice, but sure, like being Brad Pitt, 40 years ago. Hey, so what are you doing for the holidays? Any plans? My brother and parents are right now, as we speak, spread out on a beach in Barbados. We'll be headed down that way after your induction ceremony and the party. Nothing but sand, sun, good food, and dry drinks. Yeah, we're dropping the twins off in Ireland first, then on to BC to meet with the Queen and have you officially sworn in. Well, you'll be meeting with the Queen. I've never met her, but I'm told she's nice. I'm sorry, Bishop. I've got to get back to my game. My brother's back and we don't have much time to finish this level. We'll talk later, I promise.
You know it as well as I do, Patricia.
Do you really want to get into this now? She could come back from the call at any second.
Do I look like a... Let her hear. I do not deserve this kind of treatment, and it's time she understands this.
What kind of treatment? You've only been here a month and you're already complaining.
She does not need to treat us like ants to be stomped on.
Can we just get back to work, please?
Fine. But I will not let her push me around anymore.
Yes, whatever you say. Good afternoon, Bishop. I'm sorry you had to hear all that. Rook 25's just been acting a little... well, a little more strict lately. And Pawn 4 here just thinks he's the greatest thing since sliced bread. Doesn't understand why she can't be nice to him.
She's been acting like a real bitch. Apparently she has been like this since Bishop 8 left.
Good. That's a relief then. Some other bishops have reputations for sticking their noses into pawn business. They just don't seem to understand. We report to the rooks and bishops both report to the knight, and the knight to the queen and king. Don't look so upset. We're a finely tuned machine, and the field operative, that's you, has no business ordering around anyone but the hostages he's saving or the bad guys he's about to subdue. Anyway, enough about that. Tell me something. Why'd you choose to become a bishop? Other than babysit pawns 4 and 7, on a regular day my job consists of mostly mission pod maintenance and repairs. We're currently running on a skeleton crew, however, and so I tend to handle quite a bit more. If I didn't know better, I'd call that a pickup line. Oh, what do I do for fun around here? Eat up the virtual trainer, I suppose. We're only allowed to run bishop training scenarios, and I guess I've kind of found a hobby in it. I can splatter those automatons like nobody's business. I'm sorry, Bishop, but I've got some work in upper avionics to take care of. Wade mentioned something about environmental monitors acting funny, and he wants me to check it out.
Oh, hey. I know you probably want to get to know me and all that crap, but Rook 25 has just stuck me with many of Pawn 7's duties. I am a little busy. Yippee! You are too kind, Bishop.
Oh, hello, Bishop. I don't really have the time to talk right now. Yeah, well, he doesn't understand. It's not something I can explain to you either. I'm sorry, not yet, anyway. I want to believe that, I do. I just need to know if I can trust you or not first. So, until you prove yourself, please forget about it. It's not your problem anyway, so don't worry. All right, I know you're doing this for Pawn 424, so I'll give in. He's a good man, whatever's going on, I know for sure he's not involved. Tell him I'll go to the damn party, if it'll make him happy. Now, I really must get back to work.
That is the holographic situation room. It's where you can watch dirty holovids when you're bored and feeling, lonely.
Whoa, I am listening to this, you know.
Oh, hey, boss. I was just telling the bishop about the, dirty holovids.
Going as well. She's
Being a hologram in the seats doesn't really count as going to the theater, does it?
At least it gives her some culture for a change. Something better than the hours she spends in that VR world she calls a life.
Hey now, that VR world makes her happy, no?
I don't know. I just don't see the appeal of living your life like that. It's not really living.
Tell her that to the millions of wireheads out there. Hey, buon pomeriggio, Bishop. Welcome to Global Ops. As the title suggests, we monitor global operations. Everything that happens inside our grid comes through this room.
It's our job to sort through it all and ensure that treaties and alliances are held up. The king does most of the work, but we like to think we help. Brick Brother? What do you mean?
1984, the novel. No. Hey, you're making me feel so old sometimes. And the bishop? Yes, I guess we are a little like a bigger brother. But in a good way. We're always out there, and we're always watching.
Each of the 5 Consortium C-3800 vessels have their own list of supporting entities to monitor, and in most cases, police. So all that landmass or orbital territory is what we call our grid. That's news to you, is it? Okay, then yeah, we can enter space.
And we also monitor several of the more multinational space stations, Zeus being the biggest. We've even been to the moon colony a few times.
Oh, here we go.
Damn, this is pretty... I want to say serious, but I'm going to go with odd. The thing on London docks in Felixstowe, a ship that showed up with a bunch of corpses. The London police weren't releasing many details to the public, but now they're spilling everything to us in a TS packet.
And it's a lot to go through.
Top secret packet. It's just what we like to call the information packets we receive that are for our eyes only.
It's everything to do with the case, including the King's own initial observations.
1 second. Yes, it's because... What the hell?
The 21 people were shot to death with AK-47 rifles? If that's not enough, the bullet casings found all date back to... You're not gonna believe this. 2013. This doesn't make any sense. That's long obsolete weaponry firing bullets from before the war.
I'm sorry, Bishop, but the King has made this a priority. We need to concentrate.
You'll see most of us doing it. It's thanks to the MUVI implant, and is how we interface with our own HUD and can remotely interact with numerous systems. You don't have the same sort of access with yours, but you do use your hands, likely without even knowing it, when you open and close your inventory. No time to waste. We can talk more later. Maybe after Angelov stops beating his chest and goes home.
Hey, hi. How are you? Oh my gosh. You're Bishop Six! Oh, it's amazing to meet you. Did you know that the old Bishop Six left the Consortium early 2040? Yep, he just up and left. He's a stay-at-home dad now. Go figure. He lives in Florida with his wife and his 2 kids. Beautiful family. Beautiful, beautiful family. Love them. Yep, feeling good. Feeling great, in fact. I'm really happy to have met you before your first mission. You're bound to be a popular one with your less than stellar record and everything. Not that I think like Pawn 1 does. No, I just, I don't know. I'm sorry. No, I didn't mean anything by it. I just have this tendency to say the stupidest things. You're just sort of an underdog is all, and that makes you popular with me, us. I mean us, the public. By us, I meant the public, your fans. I'm just really excited to meet you. I have so many Bishop collectibles and games at home. My mom thinks I need a shrink, but she also says I'm too quiet and awkward. Both of which are true, I guess. You're right, sir. You're totally right. Bishop 8 never even talked to me. He just, he looked at me funny and called me a name I will not repeat. So this is sort of new for me. Thanks. Me? Well, I'm glad you asked. Myself and Pawn 19, we actually monitor the environmental concerns within the grid. We keep an eye on the power plants, the industrial zones, polar levels, the ozone levels, impacts from climate change, ocean levels and acidification, nanopollution, deforestation. The list just goes on. Well, sort of. Yeah, I guess so. But it's all in the intention though, right? And since we have good intentions, well, that makes it A-okay in my book. Well, then the king sends us right in. Well, in a lot of cases, actually, environmental problems are resolved easily enough by Night 15. She's incredibly good at convincing people to lay down without a fight. And if a show of force is required, well, then that's your territory. Oh, well, are you sure? Well, how about some coffee? I used to get Bishop 8 his coffee right after missions. Oh, and you were just sleeping, right? Sure, why not? No? Oh, well, hey, that's fine too. Whatever you want. Oh, I'm gonna go back to work now then. Maybe we could go get a drink sometime together. My sister, she'd love an autograph from you.
I think he's played too many Consortium video games.
Yeah. Okay, Mum. Look, we need to say goodbye now. No. Don't tell me to shut my mouth. It's not nice. No, Mum, you need to rest. Yes, rest is good. We'll talk later tonight, or when you're feeling better. Yeah. Goodbye, Mum. Sorry about that, V. Welcome to the nerve center of everything, Zenliel. You see all those buttons and switches all over the place? I actually know what they do, every one of them. How's that for impressive? It sure was. Second greatest love of my life. She's had Alzheimer's for a few years now. I'll try and call her when I can. Visit whenever I'm back in Perth. You've got it. I haven't had a flesh and blood partner since first taking this captain's chair. But I say, who needs them? Am I right? Besides, I've always got my mum. So, B, is there anything else you need? I've got something here I need to concentrate on. I appreciate the offer, but no, don't sweat it. The King and I have got everything under control. We'll find the bastard. And hey, welcome to the Consortium. Oh, now that's odd. Something just tripped security sensors on Bishop 8's old bus locker. The keypad was accessed. Yeah. Hey, why not? Saves me the trip. I wouldn't be surprised to find it's just another glitch. Zenliel's been acting mighty strange today. Although, the bus locker itself is separate from the ship's primary systems right now. It's bloody well disconnected. Well, if you're up for it, I'd appreciate the help. The cabin's right across from yours, you can't miss it. Go take a look, and I'll keep an eye out through your CMC. We can see through you as long as your CMC is jacked into your head. Didn't anyone tell you anything? Us rooks, and the boss. Yeah, everywhere you go. Except when you go to the bathroom, of course. There's an automated privacy setting.
Welcome to the introductory Consortium Bishop training scenario. I'm Rook 25, and I'll be your guide for today. Your personal containment unit can store matter in energy form and has built-in healing and repairing functions. It is also capable of transforming utility solid matter and assault directly represent your basic combat protection gear. You see the floating pieces of junk around the platform. Use your PCU to convert them directly into utility energy. looking robot is about to shoot you. Consortium Energy Assault Rifle, or SEER, is your best non-lethal combat solution.
Sure, right behind you, of course. Following.
That can knock down nearly any unshielded enemy. Now incapacitate these virtual bad guys before they hurt the hostages. After bringing your enemies down, get up close and stick them with nanites to incapacitate them indefinitely. Notice that you can inject multiple targets simultaneously. Is your ultimate combat weapon choice, and unlike the SEER, it is not being controlled by the kinetic assault weapon rounds capable of tearing bad guy shields to shreds. It is also equipped with Consortium issued non-lethal shotgun. Now, use the car to either kill or incapacitate these virtual bad guys. That's it. You're done. Good luck out there.
I think I've got something here. I've been keeping a line open on our 2 fighter escorts outside, hoping they'd break the silence and speak to Angelov. Well, one of them just did. And, well, you gotta hear this for yourselves. Tell me if you want me to pass the recording through your CMC. Alright, B, here it comes.
This is Operation Forerunner, calling for Angelov. Come in, Angelov.
What do you want? I told you to be silent until the next phase.
I know, sir, but
Hello.
I'm having second thoughts about all of this. Their plane is, well, it's very large. Sir!
And so the harder it will fall, yes? Remain where you are, or... Wait a minute. Is this line secure? Did you run this call through the program I told you to use?
Oh, no, sir. I guess I did not. I'm sorry, sir.
Just hold your position and wait till the next phase. And wait. If you're listening to this, and I know that you are, you can tell your knight that her new bishop is about to have a very bad day.
All right, everyone. That puts us on high alert. I want you all prepared for whatever this next phase turns out to be.
Yes, boss. But you won't catch me worrying.
Hey again, Bishop. Any luck convincing Mackay or, Pawn 64? That's just wonderful! Absolutely wonderful! Thank you! You won't regret it. It really wouldn't be the same without him, despite how he's acting now. Believe it or not, he really is a lot of fun to party with. Anyway, I'll let you get back to it. We've only got a little longer to play, and we want to beat this damn part we're stuck on. My brother can't get the president of Mongolia to relinquish their nukes. It's like 2034 all over again!
I'm a little busy right now. Ugh, nothing, never mind. I've just got a headache and I don't feel like talking right now. Bishop, I simply don't think you're right for this post. Well, your career record alone doesn't stand up to half the other candidates. And then there's your personal life. My God, don't even get me started there. Uh-huh. Well, I've also personally spoken to some of your previous commanders, and they all tell me that you were in. What was that? What vessel, and why was your voice all... Wait a minute. That was the king's voice. Holy hell, that was such a good impression.
Pretty incredible, Six. Can you do anyone else?
Oh, okay, no problem. Good, in fact. I've got work to do.
I'm sorry about him. Don't let it bother you. He's been rather attached to Bishop 8 since 8 saved his life the 4th or 5th time. Good, good. Half of being a bishop is counting on those you work with. If you can't at least get along with these fine ladies and gentlemen, then you have no business being here.
Virtual trainer not accessible by order of Night 15.
Good to see you again, Bishop.
Hey, welcome to the finest C-3800 in the fleet.